We are on a mission to produce world-class pilots by providing them a nice platform where they can really nurture themselves, where their personality can be enhanced. And here at Golden Epaulettes Aviation, every student, everyone will really, enhance their personality at a very faster rate. And hi, I'm Captain Deval Soni, a pilot mentor and trainer by heart and co-founder of Golden Epaulettes Aviation. So let's start another group activity, which is very interesting activity. It is the dilemma on the moon, where you have 10 colonists and there's a shortage of oxygen supply, and you have to save 6 people out of 10. And so let's start the group activity. Yeah, start the group activity.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kushal. So, for today's group discussion, we are given with the topic the moon colony dilemma. The scenario is we are the part of the first human colony on the moon. Due to a system failure, our oxygen supply has been critically damaged. Help from the Earth will arrive in 7 days, but the current oxygen is limited only to 3 days, unless they reduce the number of people using it. Our task is to prioritize 6 people out of 10 and eliminate 4 people. Before starting the group discussion, I would want anyone to volunteer for the time check.
So sorry to interrupt. Okay, sorry. I will, tell you what is the scenario. Okay, the moon colony dilemma. The scenario is you are a part of the first human colony on the moon. Due to system failure, your oxygen supply has been critically damaged. Help from Earth will take 7 days. But your current oxygen will only last for 3 days unless you reduce the number of people using it. There are 10 colonists, but only 6 people can survive if oxygen is rationed. The group must decide which 4 individuals will sacrifice themselves for the others to live. Now, the list of 10 colonists are: first, a 35-year-old doctor; second, a 25-year-old mechanical engineer; third, a 40-year-old biologist; then fourth is 30-year-old pilot trained in spacecraft; fifth, a 28-year-old gardener helps grow food in the biodome; next, a 50-year-old politician in charge of governance; next, a 22-year-old athlete, physically fit, no technical skills; next, a 33-year-old artist, help with morale and mental health; next, a 29-year-old robotics technician; a 31-year-old communication expert can possibly boost signal to Earth. All right. So there are 10 colonists. As per the oxygen supply, only 10 colonists should survive, and 4, unfortunately, what do you think, which 4 individual will sacrifice themselves for the others to live? Okay, that's a group activity. Okay, so your time starts now.
So myself, Pankaj, and I will be volunteering myself for the time check. So I would want anyone to volunteer for the conclusion.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Naman, and I would be giving the conclusion for this GD.
So to start with, I would like to prioritize a 30-year-old pilot. It's given as trained in a spacecraft. I believe it's important to take him because he's the only mean to connect from the moon to Earth.
Adding to my teammate's point, I'm totally satisfied with this point that a 30 years old pilot should be kept on plane right now for any emergencies or for spacecraft operations if any help comes from the Earth. And adding another point to his point, I think we should take 35 years old doctor as well, because as we are surviving with we have to survive with 6 people, so a doctor would be of great help if any emergency, in case of any emergency or any critical injury is there. So doctor would be of great help, I guess.
I would like to add the 28-year-old gardener.
because we obviously need food for the next 10 days before the help arrives. So he'll have knowledge on how the food grows and how to give us nutrition. So I think he's a very important person and we should keep him.
Like I also want to add one point, 50-year-old politician, because he is a very old age, so he may have some health problems, so we can prioritize him to this. I understand a point, but considering his age, he's a 50-year-old politician, and also he's in charge of governance. I believe with whatever the scenario we are given, he's of no use, and it would be an extra burden for oxygen to take.
I agree with you. What do I think? I think that we should also have one robotic engineer because we know that we don't have too much manpower and robots just decrease the manpower, and they would be of great help if in future we'll need him for some heavy task to do or some software task to do. It will be of great help. It can do something very fast, and it obviously have power over everyone else because it's a robot. So that's what I think. But I would like to add a point to your point that in place of robotics engineer, we can go with a mechanical engineer because right now, if we see in this situation, we need a mechanical engineer. Like it would be a great help if mechanical engineer stays, because mechanical engineer can be of help. Like in if there is any mechanical problem in the spacecraft or anything, like at least mechanical engineer can help in that. I do agree with you. I have the same agreement.
As I also add that communication expert is important. That if we have any communication failure or if we have to contact Earth for immediate supply or faster supply, it is important to communicate, and that's why communication expert is important.
But as we can notice that communication expert can only possibly boost communication back to Earth. So I don't think we should be sacrificing a person's life for 50-50 chance.
Yes, my friend was trying to add in mind.
I was just saying that we should also get one mechanical engineer, but I also believe that we should also have one communication expert because, as you said, I do agree with it. But the thing is, what if, just what if, that something bad happens and then we have to communicate with the spacecraft that is coming to save us, like something like just all the oxygen goes away and then we would be of no help and they would be of no help either. So we should communicate with them that don't come, it's all gone. We are dead.
Agreeing with my teammate's point, because communication expert is a key plays a key role obviously in the situation, because like communicating with this incoming help. So communication expert would be a great help in communicating with that spacecraft. So I think communication expert is a better option in this situation. I also agree with you that point that communication expert is really good because we have to communicate like with some other from another region. He may help, he may have some problem from language, so communication also like better choice. Yes, I appreciate my friend's point on a communication expert, as communication is crucial and he can boost the signal to Earth. Coming to next, I guess we can prioritize a 40-year-old biologist, as he'll be excelled in survivals. He can significantly contribute for the food and oxygen.
I do agree with you, but I just think that we should also, like, we have one doctor, as I agree. We have one gardener for the food. Obviously, he will be a professional in his own field, a doctor, professional in his own field. So I don't think that a doctor and gardeners, if they join forces, they'll be much more help than the biologist himself. Thank you.
I will add some points. Gardener is important for 7-day food, but now immediately we have to decide that if we have the oxygen supplies. So at this moment, we should prioritize oxygen and over food. So I don't think.
I agree with my friend's point on not taking a gardener, as the scenario is given that we are given with the oxygen and our main task is to prioritize oxygen. There's no such scenario as considering food. So taking the gardener would be of no use, and it wouldn't be practical to grow food at that time as well. Yeah, I also agree with that point that that is really no use of gardener because we cannot grow the fruit at there.
But Ted also want to add some point. Yeah, I want to add a point that Gardner, obviously, oxygen is a priority. But obviously, we can, as if you look into the scenario that help from the earth will arrive in 7 days. So we have to live for 7 days there. So food would be also a crucial thing to for the survival. So if only we only have an oxygen and we don't have food, so I don't think so survival will be possible. So food is also a key aspect to look into for the surviving. So I would just prioritize gardener and biologist both, because biologist will also be of good understanding of the ecosystem and oxygen, and he would be of great help, like with both of like gardener and biologist, both will be of great help in the survival.
Can get your point, but the thing is, like, it is said that we are on the moon, and we are well aware of that there is no environment on the moon. We just have to create it. So what do I think is that it's just a rocky thing of dust, and biologists would not be of that much help if we just think about environment or something like that. So I will still go with gardener and doctor, but you have a great
Hey, Mike, sorry to interrupt. We're left with 4 minutes.
Okay, so till now, if we see that, let's make a list of first some was 35 years old doctor we have kept.
Yes.
31-year communication expert,
Yes.
and 30 years old pilot,
Yes.
20-year old gardener,
Yes.
and a mechanical engineer.
I would also add to
Communication expert was
33-year-old artist who helps with the morale and mental health. But during this crucial time, people might be panicking and they might have mental issues also. So I think this person plays a vital role in keeping everyone calm and helping them with their mental abilities of uh, giving them support, mental support of the scenario. Like, people will be panicking, saying that there's no oxygen and stuff. So this person might be able to help them cope up with the situation.
But I would like to add a point that if we see the priority of the situation right now, I think of that artist, and if we have an option between artist or biologist or any other member, I think biologist should be given a priority over an artist.
I agree with my friend's point. As in the given situation, the survival skills should be greater than the morale. And since we are given with the limited people, I believe we still have more people to consider rather than the artist.
Shaiva, I agree with my friend's point. So, in a situation like this, where Parar is crucial, um, every, it is possible that people might have suicidal thoughts. And if they do, and no one is there to keep that in check, then we would be sacrificing 4 lives for absolutely nothing. So, I would like to add that 33-year-old artist as well.
I might want to add some point you can add.
So, artist is important, but as of now, we should prioritize who can contribute more in surviving. So, I think that artist is not the most priority right now. We should take another one like a mechanical engineer or a doctor.
Mechanical engineer we have selected.
Yes.
And doctor also we have selected. We are left with biologist, okay, and politician,
For robotics,
and robotics.
we should prioritize robotics or left with 2 months.
Okay, so I would like to add one point. I agree with you. I don't think that they, of course, we have 6 people, so they'll be there to boost someone's morale, obviously. But what do I think if we have some heavy work to do, like let's say lift off 100 kgs? So if 6 people are lifting off 100 kgs, we all know that when we do something hard working, something weightlifting, we need more oxygen than we already do, right? So we'll lose more oxygen by that. So I don't think athlete will be of any help in this scenario because he's this only person who is having the fit body and the muscles to weight up those things. So what do I think is, let's choose with robotics engineer, because it will be helpful in a lot of fields, like any field you want to do. If you want to ask about medical, it will give you about medical information. If you ask about weightlifting, it will have weightlifting. Even with your morals or something like that.
Oxygen system, machines, they know all that. So we should prioritize robotics.
Yes, I answer very good time with you of that. Yes. Okay. So, guys, as today we had a GD on this topic, and we came to a conclusion that six people, which we have to select to stay on the moon, are 35-year-old doctor, yeah, 31-year-old communication expert, 30-year-old pilot, 28-year-old gardener, mechanical engineer, and 29-year-old robotic engineer.
Yes.
So we have these 6 people that will stay on the moon for other 7 days until the help arrives from Earth. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone, for this wonderful GD. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. So how was it? कैसा था?
I pulled up the weight over my shoulder.
So किन 4 लोगों को मारा है आप लोगों ने?
सर एक तो पॉलिटिशियन कोई काम रहा है, एशियन बायोलॉजिस्ट,
ठीक है.
Athlete,
Okay.
and artist.
An artist. Okay. Fine. Tell me one thing. If the entire group has not been able to even come with single person, will that be a failure of that group in the group activity?
I don't think so, sir. I would be like they are more humanitarian than us.
Yes. So this is one of the myth which I want to break here, that it is not about like how many person you have selected. Even if you have not selected a single person, the GD could have been successful. Okay, they are not looking that how many have you selected or you've been able to eliminate people or not. They are looking like how are you doing the group task, group activity. Okay, so sometime it happens or it may happen that the entire group is not been able to select even a one person, like from like which person to eliminate. So that is also okay. Okay, and it's not like that in the entire duration you have to eliminate 4 somehow. Even if good things are, चल ठीक है यार, अब तो 4 तो निकालने ही, 1 मिनट बचा, चल ठीक है, इसको निकाल लेते हैं. So ऐसा नहीं है. So even if you are able to eliminate 3, but one you're figuring out, you're not been able to figure it out, like which will the 4th person, is absolutely fine. Okay, got it. Yeah, so that is one thing. So few feedbacks. Like initially, Pankaj, you started. So instead of you taking it like, I will do this, instead ask the group who would like to take the lead for conclusion, who would like to give the brief introduction, who will like to take a time check. Okay, instead of you taking or somebody else taking, okay, I'll do the conclusion. नहीं, वो नहीं करना है. ठीक है ना? एक अच्छा लीडर कौन होता है जो कि अपने टीम से पूछता है कि यार कौन करेगा, कोई करना चाहता है. ठीक है, if anyone is not speaking up for this, then you can take. Let's say somebody is not, coming and saying ki, I would like to do the conclusion, then you can say. If nobody is willing to, can I do the conclusion?
No, but he did the introduction. He asked like who would like to opt for time check.
हाँ.
Yes, yeah. Then he
So-
opted for time check.
अच्छा आपने इसलिए टाइम चेक के लिए किया था.
I was the one who asked him to arrange for the time check.
हाँ, okay, then ठीक है, then it's fine. ठीक है, then Ekansh, in the last you were doing an eye contact with him and him only. Okay, so please guys, as a good leader, you have to take team along. And वो कब होगा जब आप सब लोगों को देख रहे होंगे, सब लोगों को, चाहे उन्होंने नहीं बोला हो आपको, you don't have to, every team member is a very important key member in the team. ठीक है ना? So आपको उनका अगर कोई नहीं बोल रहा है या कम बोल रहा है, आपको तो उनका मोरल बूस्ट करना है. कैसे कैसे करोगे? उनकी तरफ देख के. Like all of you could have looked into her eyes and could have, you know, like boost her morale as well. You know, ऐसे बात करते करते, you know, I mean, this is what, you know, I feel. तो उसको भी थोड़ा सा बड़ा boost होगा कि, you know, she is also involved in the group activity. You getting my point? So these things are very very important. ठीक है? And तो आप सबकी तरफ देखो, ठीक है ना? उनको इन्वॉल्व फील होता है, विच इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग. ठीक है? बाकी निवेद, I would have really appreciate and if you can contribute more. Okay, you're going for Air Arabia. Okay, and Pankaj fine. तो एयर अरेबिया वालों तो आप लोग को तो बहुत और पॉलिश होना पड़ेगा, है ना? You have to be a very good personalities, you know, because Air Arabia and Fly Dubai, you know it. प्रियांशु, अभी वो नर्वसनेस आ रही है, ठीक है ना? डोंट वरी, इट विल गो ऑफ. ओके, है थोड़ी बहुत नर्वसनेस अभी, तो वो अभी दिख रही है बॉडी लैंग्वेज में, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है, हो जाएगा. बोथ ऑफ यू, आई वांट मोर कंट्रीब्यूशन, मोर यू नो, लाइक दैट. ओके, सो ठीक था आदित्य, कांच, कुशाल, वेल डन. नमन सही था, नो फीडबैक. ठीक है, राधिका, व्हाट हैपेंड?
I'm sorry, this was my first time. So
And that's okay. I mean, you don't have to be sorry about it. It's okay. I'm just asking, like, what happened?
yeah, just thinking of. I didn't know that like, we have to pray to someone's point and we have to put our points first. I think like I thought ki if someone is raising my name and then I have to put my point no first. I thought
Actually,
in
you
that,
thought so.
yeah, I thought in that way.
But nobody in the group, entire discussion, nobody was telling each other's name to speak.
I thought in that when I was I don't know ki we have to do in this way like ki we have to correct someone's point and put our points first.
No, but tell me once. When everybody was speaking, okay, from last 12 minutes, but they, I mean, he or nobody was asking, okay, Priyanshu, can you speak? Or can you put your point?
Thought in this
No.
manner. I'm not saying ki
But so did you realize it after finishing 12 minutes?
no. I realized in the GD
हाँ, तो फिर क्यों नहीं बोला?
like that. I don't know. Me
Maybe.
underconfident.
Yes. Yes. Then it is absolutely okay. Okay. You are not the only one. Okay.
also.
You're not the only one who didn't speak in the first group activity. बहुत सारे बच्चे फर्स्ट ग्रुप एक्टिविटी में नहीं बोल पाते हैं. इट इज एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. ठीक है, वो धीरे धीरे करके प्रैक्टिस से वो निकल जाएगा. ठीक है ना? सो इन द नेक्स्ट ग्रुप एक्टिविटी आई वांट यू टू टॉक मोर.
Okay, sir. I will tell.
है ना? चाहे मैं एक्चुअल ग्रुप एक्टिविटी की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ कि वहां पे ज्यादा बोलना है, बट मेरे ग्रुप एक्टिविटी में आपको ज्यादा बोलना है. चाहे तू अभी कुछ 2-3 ग्रुप एक्टिविटी बकवास कर लेना चाहे, ठीक है, but I want you to speak more अभी. ठीक है? Anything, any doubts?
Like I broke my voice sometimes, didn't I?
It's okay. It's okay. Perfectly all right.
I was just a bit underconfident. Like
नहीं,
it was my first
नहीं,
time.
नहीं,
That's why.
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं लगा मुझे. और ये बहुत नॉर्मल है. अगर आप इसको अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट बोलते हो तो ये कुछ भी नहीं है. नो, आई मीन ये कुछ भी नहीं है.
I used to give speeches at school.
अच्छा,
Yeah, I was the politician boy in my school and the leader of the school.
हाँ, वो दिख रहा है बॉडी लैंग्वेज से, मुझे पता लग जाता है कि किसने स्कूल में किसने ये सब करा है. ठीक है ना? आई गेट, या किसी का कॉर्पोरेट एक्सपीरियंस है या होता है, वो मुझे तो पता लग जाता है. ठीक है? Anyways, what about the answers? So there is no hard and fast answers. ठीक है? These are puzzles. Everyone, the entire group may have a different, thought process. But the idea is कि whatever you think किसको एलिमिनेट होना चाहिए, किसको रुकना चाहिए, उसका थोड़ा सा लॉजिक मैंने भी चैट जीपीटी में डाला है. ठीक है ना? सो डोंट टेक इट कि ये स्टैंडर्ड आंसर है, राइट आंसर है. नो, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दिस. ओके, बट आई विल टेल यू व्हाट चैट जीपीटी इज सेइंग. ओके, so 6 survival, mechanical engineer, 25 years, core for diagnosing and repairing the oxygen system, valves, seals, pumps. ठीक है? उसके लिए हो गया. Robotic technician can deploy, repair bots for external EVAs, leak, patching, scavenging part fast with lower risk. Okay.
I want that.
Communication expert, 31 years, maximizing contact with Earth for patch files, checklists, and workarounds, can boost signal and get time critical procedures. Pilot trained spacecraft, 30 years experience with life support panels, fault trees, EVA discipline, power routing, and emergency checklist. Doctor, 35, tried for hypoxia, EVA injuries, stress management, sedation protocols if needed, and keeping the team functional. Biologist, 40, if the life support uses bioreactors, planned loops can accelerate O2 production, troubleshoot COT, scrubbing biology, and prevent contamination. Too technical. Okay, what?
We just lost that point with the Cardinal one.
Cardinal we had there are two bunch, a cardinal or a bad.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, ये मैंने कहा ना कि ये जरूरी नहीं कि यही आप select करो.
That's it, but his own choice.
Yeah. Sacrifices. Politician 50, governance is valuable long term but offers minimal technical leverage in acute O2 crisis. Athlete 22, fitness help with labor but no unique repair operational skills for oxygen restoration. Artist 33, morale matters but in a 7-day survival window, oxygen restoration outweighs psychological roles. Gardener 28, crucial for food security and routine cultivation, but for emergency O2 optimization bioloops, the biologist provides higher leverage in diagnosis and rapid protocol changes.
I just thought that in between, like after I wrote Gardner and I agreed with everyone, I thought like, okay, we are here to colonize Mars, our moon. So don't we have the food? Didn't we bring the food from Earth?
Yeah.
We obviously would be having the food. So that's what I thought. But then I couldn't just change my mind.
So Naman, Kushal and Ekansh, आपको अभी group activity की जरूरत नहीं है. Others will do group activity today once again with me. ठीक है? So it is important to take the entire group together. You need to have eye contact with everyone because let's say if somebody is not speaking much or feeling underconfident, I think it's your duty as well to involve that member as well, like looking into their eyes, so they also feel motivated and their morale also gets higher, so that they can also contribute. This is also one of the most important skills of being a good leader. And whenever you start the group activity, instead of taking like I will do the conclusion, he will do the introduction, better you ask in a group like who will like to do an introduction, who will like to do a time check, who will like to do a conclusion. Okay, and if somebody is not coming up with that, then probably you can ask in the group that if you don't mind, can I do the conclusion part? Okay, that's the way to go about it. If you're also feeling underconfident, shy, or about group activity or personal interviews, or your stage 1, the entire cadet selection process, irrespective of your airline, Scoot, Air Arabia, Fly Dubai, and Indigo, Air India, or even if you are an international student from any country, from US, Europe, and from Middle East, Saudi, from Australia, Japan, or anywhere, we will be happy to train you and get your dream uniform to be a pilot. Wish you the best and see you in the next group activity.